Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room this weekend. We are right now going to go over the holiday catalog haul, that I got. And I never order a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't help it. I had to have it. The holiday catalog is beautiful and fun. I have so much stuff over here to show you guys. Kind of got it all piled up and trying not to make a avalanche of of stamp sets. Here's the holiday catalog. I can't show you the inside, but it is so much fun. Look at these bulbs, just beautiful on the outside. Reindeer, curly antlers, love that. So I'm very, very excited about this catalog because I found a bunch of stuff in it that I love. One of them was the Signs of Santa. This is adorable. You have your Santas and your elves and Mrs. Santa. You get the framelits that go with it, okay? Also, the DSP, the framelits will cut out your Santas and your elves. I think that's fantastic. Signs of Santa. Fun set. Christmas tags and tidings. Let's talk about this for just a moment. This is one large stamp, and this is one large framelit. I want to show this to you. This stamp is just one big stamp of 16. It's about 16 tags, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 16 of them tags in here, and you stamp them one time, and then your framelit cuts them out all at once. Isn't that adorable? What a time saver. A fantastic time saver, right? Fantastic time saver with this. So I had to have this one because everybody needs tags at Christmas. I thought that that would also be a great set, like if you're doing a craft show. That would be fantastic to get a little tin, maybe at the Dollar Tree, and put a bunch of tags in it. I think that would be great. Here is our Spooky Sweets. Fell in love with the bats and the bat punch. I'm not a big Halloween person, but my grandson will be taking treat bags to school, and I thought he would like the bats. So what 7-year-old wouldn't like the bats, okay? This is Making Christmas Bright. This comes with a punch. It's like an old-timey Christmas light, and you saw that on the beginning of the catalog, on the front of our catalog there. Right here, these lights. Right there. So this intrigued me. That looked like a lot of fun. Let's go to the Homemade Kindness. This is just a stamp set. I loved this because of this little brick right here. And I loved this little stove. It reminded me of my grandmother's house in New Jersey when I was a kid. So I had to, of course, have that. Whenever anything reminds me of my grandma, I have to have it. Now this is the Farmhouse Christmas. Beautiful. Look at that little truck with the tree. Isn't that adorable? This would be fantastic on a circle framelit. Maybe a stitched with something behind it. And I fell in love with the little house. So this comes with some framelits also. I do try to get things with framelits and punches because when I make your all's card kits for the month, I'm not allowed to stamp. So it helps me with the punches and the framelits. This is a buffalo check. Fell in love with this stamp. It is one large stamp, red rubber, because of our paper pumpkin. Remember when we did these little baskets, I fell in love with this paper right here and that check, and this reminded me of it, and I really felt like I could get a lot done with this, even if it's not holiday. I think you could get a lot done with this. I would love to see this carried over, but you never know. You know, you just never know what's going to be carried over and what's not. You know, what they'll retire. Here is the candy cane season. I fell in love with this. All this ho 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 right here. Comes with a nice punch with a bow right here. Okay, candy cane season. Like that a lot. Here is a Big Shot corrugated dynamic textured embossing folder, and this makes it like a cardboard corrugated look And you guys know I love embossing folders. Well, if you don't know what to do, use an embossing folder behind something. It will really, really allow your cards or your creations to pop. So now this is the dashing deer. We saw this on the front of the catalog with the curly antlers. I love this. I love those curly antlers. And it comes with detailed deer thinlet dies. Okay, so you could cut all of these out, these deer. I think that's fantastic. The more dies, the better. And then in the suite, it has this Swirls and Curls textured embossing folder. These swirls kind of match up with the antler swirls. This looks beautiful on a card. Absolutely beautiful. You guys will get a lot out of that. And like I say, I love embossing folders. So I got this one, the Tin Tile Dynamic Textured Embossing Folder. It's a thicker embossing folder when it says dynamic. And it's very, very detailed. So this I thought would look great behind anything. Look at all of that detail. I can't wait to use this. And I've seen this used with our foil paper. So that will be interesting for us. Here is the Winter Woods stamp set with the framelits. I fell in love with this tree. It's very fluffy. The stamp is very, very fluffy. It's red rubber. And it really has a lot of dimension in that tree from what I saw in the book. So I think that will be a lot of fun to play with. And let's see. Here we go with the Still Night. This has this branch that really intrigued me. And I love it stamped, but there's also a framelit that cuts it out. There's a framelit too that cuts out the owl. So this is Still Night, and I just feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of use, especially out of this. Okay? I think there's a lot of things that we can mix and match this year. I really do. Country Home is a stamp set. I love this. This little canister or milk jug, I guess it would be. Again, there will be coloring done with this because of the cornucopia and the flowers and stuff. This is a great coloring set. I've seen a lot done with this. It's beautiful. Now let's go to Alpine Sports, Alpine Adventure stamp set. This comes in a bundle. The framelits here, cut these out. I love this sled. The sled, I thought too, I would put my little Santas on and my elves. Like I said, you can mix and match through this catalog. I just have found so much to mix and match. I went ahead and got a new stamp pad, Mary Merlet, and, or is it Mary Merlot? I don't know. How do you pronounce L-O-T? Merlot. It's not Merlot. It's Mary Merlot. So I got that and some paper. I think that's a pretty color for Christmas. And then I got these silver foiled edged cards and envelopes. You get 40 in here, so I guess it's 20 cards and 20 envelopes. But I fell in love with this. Our paper pumpkin this past weekend had envelopes that had the silver on it. Now, this is going to a special customer of mine, so I'm not going to open it. So that's good. Now, these are just some little embellishments. I would highly suggest you get the Santa's Workshop Enamel Shapes. The book does not do these justice at all. There's bows, there's dots, and I love these little trees. Then I got our red rhinestone basic jewels, because we're going to have to make Rudolph. You know we're going to have to make Rudolph, right? And now, okay, there we go. That is the haul of the beautiful holiday catalog for this year. If you've been a customer of mine for the past year, you should have already gotten a catalog. If you have not, please email me at joannemaddie@outlook.com. Any of my new customers, your catalogs will be mailed out today. Okay, I am right now packing everything up and going to mail them out to you guys. So basically, if you've ordered from me in the past year, you are going to get a catalog. But if you've ordered from me like in the past month, I will send you this catalog today, okay? And you should have it in your hands next week. So thank you for watching, and look for more wonderful product from this beautiful catalog. I should be doing some things with it this weekend. I'm cutting my paper share, and we'll talk about that at the next video. I'll do a video on the paper share next. And I sure do hope you guys are going to enjoy this beautiful holiday catalog this year. Thanks for watching this video, and happy crafting.